Alright, what is up? Today we're going to be doing this game, Conway Disappearance at Dahlia View, and it's a new detective game. It's like a thriller crime game, and just came out today. So let's check it out, see if it's good. Kind of drawn to the art of it. Reminds me of like some movies that I've seen in the past. But yeah, let's just see if it's any good. Oof, hold on, let me move this up. Alright, we're good to go.
Jenny, come on. You're going to miss it.
Tell them to start without me. I need to check on Marie.
She'll be fine. You don't need to check on her every 5 minutes. Come on, it's starting.
Okay, you're right.
For the best part of my later years, I worked as a private investigator. I'd seen many a terrible case. Sadly, most of them unresolved. But in 1954, something terrible and far closer to home happened that I could not avoid. And it happened right here, in Dahlia View. The police are here. What on earth is all the commotion?
Alright. Looks like we're in. Not sure how the controls of this game work yet. Something highlighting right here. Wheelchair. I guess it's a point and click.
Now, where's my camera? I need to see what's going on outside my window.
Okay, there we go. Now we have some controls. Said he needs his camera. Looks like there's a camera over here. Yep, right here.
Now, I can get a closer look.
Then I guess we stop investigating, move up here. Whoa, very strange controls. Alright, got a camera, W and S to zoom. Just kind of look around. The cops are here. Alright. Does it want me to take a photo? Oh, I can use the scroll to zoom too. That's useful. Oh, there's something here.
Might have to zoom in for a closer look.
Blood, blunt force trauma.
Oh, that's Tony Morgan's blood. My God, I hope he's all right. Please let him be all right.
See where he goes. What? I don't know why that just came up.
Harold Levy owns most of the flats in Dahlia View. I wonder if he saw something. I wonder if Catherine is with them. Theodore and Annabelle McKee, I believe.
So it looks like the
I really should get to know my neighbors better.
looks like stuff highlights when it's on, when you're on something. Yeah, you see the yellow bars around? Highlights when I go over this thing. So that lets me know.
To see.
Lets me know what I need to be looking at, I guess. Smash during attack.
Smashed plant pot. I must have slipped through it. I should have come to my window sooner.
Is that it? Got more somewhere? I don't see nothing highlighting. Oh, here's something. Possible chloroform drugging?
Chloroform? What on earth?
Got more stuff. Here's someone.
Shirley Downs. She runs the Crow's Nest. Her office overlooks the courtyard.
Anything else? Here's someone.
Old Mrs. Doer. She's usually peering through her window watching our neighbors. It's past her bedtime.
Yeah, she out there being nosy as hell. Kinda like you. Taking pictures, being nosy as hell. Alright, anything else? Oh, here's something.
Bound during abduction. Dear God. Charlotte May, Mr. Morgan's daughter, has been kidnapped.
Not good. So it's, F popped up, leave observation. So I guess we got everything.
A kidnapping right on my doorstep. Who doesn't bear thinking about? Imagine if it was Catherine. Time to pay my neighbors a visit and see what they know.
Okay. Just turn around. Yeah, I had no idea I was in a wheelchair in this game. Interesting, though. Got nothing over here, I guess. I don't know where I need to go. Which door? Let's go check out this door. Nope. That door does nothing. Let's go over this way, maybe to the wide ones. Yep. Camera angle changed at least. Nothing for that one. Got something right here. Something has happened in Dahlia View, but what? I need my camera to see what is going on. Okay, so this is a list of what we need to do so far. I don't know what tab. Okay. Let's go this way. Alright, we're out in the hallway now. Movement style standard. Camera centric. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I like standard better. It's just the way the buttons work. Camera centric means based on where the camera is. Kind of hard to explain, but if I press S right now, he comes towards the camera. And if I go into standard and press S right now, he backs up. So, yeah, that's how that works. I like standard better right now, for sure. Can I make that list go away? Do I need to go down? Some elevators right here. Oh, I gotta stop investigating. Didn't see that up there. Alright, in the elevator. Alright, let's get out of here. Exit to the right this way. Guess this way.
Charlotte May could only be 7 or 8 years old. Why would someone want to take her?
Definitely
It doesn't
not
make
good
any
reasons.
sense.
Definitely no good reasons. Not from some of the crime shit that I've watched. Who was I supposed to talk to? I done forgot. I'll talk to everyone,
Good
I
evening,
guess.
Mr. Levy. Evening. How strange times we live in when a girl can be taken on our doorstep.
You ain't wrong. It's a bloody mess.
Did you see what happened at all?
Nah.
How well did you know Charlotte May? You lived next door. You must have seen her a lot.
I hope they're gonna clean all this mess up tonight. I've got a business to run.
I'm sure this must be a great inconvenience to you.
That reminds me. Rent day tomorrow. Don't be late.
I haven't forgotten.
Good. Keep it that way, and we'll get along just fine.
May I ask what you were doing tonight?
No.
So yeah, I'm guessing throughout the game you're gonna get introduced to people and be like, I bet he did it. But then you're gonna find details out. They go, maybe they did it. Oh, camera's moving all over the place. Trying to go talk to this lady.
Miss Downs, do you have a moment?
I'm sorry. What did you say?
I can come back if you need some time.
No, it's fine. I'm just... I can't believe this is happening so close to home. Well, maybe I can.
What do you mean by that?
Not everyone in Dahlia View is as they seem, Mr. Conway.
Miss Downs, who are you referring to?
That son of a bitch right there, with the smug look on his face.
Mr. Levy?
Why not? I mean, what do you really know about him?
Well, I pay him my rent once a fortnight, but no other than that. I didn't really speak to the man.
Well, sadly I do. He's up to something. You must have noticed all the strange deliveries, coming and going at night.
You think he took Charlotte Mary?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm sorry. Miss Downs, what are you basing this on?
Experience, Mr. Conway. You'll excuse me, I need to help the police with their search.
Okay. So yeah, she thinks it's the rent man. She think the rent man done stole the kid. But he's still here. Wouldn't he just run? Or wouldn't the kid be somewhere close by then?
Do you know what's happened?
Never mind all that. Your daughter is a police officer, is she not?
She is.
Here, I found this.
Brooch? Take brooch?
What's this then?
A brooch. I found it on the floor here. It probably belonged to that poor girl. Thought I'd better pick it up before Shirley Downs gets her mitts on it.
What do you mean by that?
Never mind. Perhaps you can make sure it finds its way to your daughter.
I will, and thank you for telling me.
Just doing my duty.
Can you tell me what you meant about Shirley?
Good night, Mr. Conway.
Did you see anything else at all?
Just make sure to give your daughter that brooch.
Alright. Is that everyone? Press tab, yeah. This brings up talk to the Dahlia View residents in the courtyard. Yeah, it looks like there's more somewhere that we gotta talk to. I don't see anyone though. Kinda wish there was a way to change camera angles so I could just see where the hell someone is. Okay, there's some people. Forgot about these folks over here. I do dig the art style. I dig the camera angle to the art style, but it's also like I kind of wish there was a way of moving the camera angle. But camera angle definitely makes it more cinematic. It's a very cinematic game thus far.
Hello, Mr. Conway.
Good evening.
Terrible what's happened, isn't it?
So you know what happened?
They're looking for a kidnapper. A search is about to start in the Pine Woods.
My sister, Shirley, she owns the pub across the way. The searchers are all meeting there first.
What do you know about the kidnapping, Mr. Conway?
Not much. That's why I'm talking to the pair of you.
You should talk to the old busybody over in her big manor house.
Mrs. Doer.
She knows everything that goes on here. I wouldn't be surprised if she saw the kidnapper.
I wouldn't be surprised if she was the kidnapper.
That's an awful thing to say.
Well, have you seen her? Always fawning over that little girl. All alone in that big house. Plenty of room to hide someone.
I can see that you've put a lot of thought into this, Mrs. McKee.
A little too much, love.
Well, I'm not the only one who thinks it.
Oh, blast. What time is it?
It must be a little after midnight by now, surely.
The search is starting without me. I have to get my coat. You'll forgive me, Mr. Conway?
Yes, good night.
Good night, Mr. Conway.
We'll talk again soon. There's Mr.
Is that
Morgan.
everyone? Oh, sounds like someone else just came out. This person? So let me click F right here. Wonder what that does. I want to check that out first. It just kind of lets me look around more.
Mr. Morgan must have taken quite a hit.
Damn right.
Hello, Mr. Morgan. My name is Robert Conway. I live in flat 23.
Yes, I've seen you around, Mr. Conway.
Well, you see, I thought I'd better come over and check you're okay. Some of our neighbors seem to be content just to stare. I'm so sorry to hear about your daughter.
Very kind of you. I'm sorry, but I'm late joining the search. I've been talking to the police for over an hour.
Of course, I understand. The police officer you spoke to was most likely my daughter.
Is that so?
Yes, she's a very determined young lady. If anyone is going to find your daughter, it's her. I was once a private investigator myself, so I know how her mind works.
Well, it's comforting to know I'm surrounded by such competent minds, Mr. Conway.
I'd like to offer my services too, if you'd permit me.
That's very kind, but I don't have money, I'm afraid.
Mr. Morgan, no. I'm a father myself. I meant to say that I'm at your disposal.
Very generous, but the police said that...
All I'd be doing is observing and talking to people. And if I find anything, I'll be sure to share it with Catherine.
Catherine?
My daughter, the police officer.
Right, of course.
That reminds me. I have this brooch. Does this mean anything to you?
That's Charlotte May's.
You see how the simplest detail can be overlooked, even by the police. Best to have as many eyes on the case, in my experience.
I see your point. May I have it back, please?
Would you mind if I kept onto it for a day or so, in case it proves to have some use?
Yes, of course. If you think it would help. I would very much like you to return it, though.
As soon as I have something to report back to you. You have my word.
So, where do you suppose you'd begin?
Well, right here.
In Dahlia View?
Yes. It's my experience that it's usually someone who knows the victim.
Do you mean to tell me that one of my neighbors has my girl?
No. I'm merely saying that it's a logical place to start.
Now I see. That's why the police searched my house. Because I'm a suspect, I suppose.
That's the way it works, I'm sorry to say.
So they're not even looking for the real kidnapper?
I can assure you they will be.
Tell me, Mr. Conway, and be honest. Are you going to look for my girl?
I promise you, I'll stop at nothing until I find her. For now, I need you to think of anyone who could have taken Charlotte May.
I don't know.
Think, anyone or anything at all.
Mr. Conway, who do you know who could do such a thing?
I see your point. Well, for now, perhaps try to get some rest. Charlotte May needs you to be strong for her.
You'll excuse me, Mr. Conway. I'm going to join the search and find my little girl.
That's fair enough, Mr. Morgan. Good night, and good luck.
Good night, Mr. Conway.
Damn right, you a suspect. Everybody a suspect. Alright, is that everyone? Looks like this list is done. I guess let's go back to where we came from. Maybe up this way. Oh, I hear footsteps. Hold on.
Dad?
Oh, he's going up there now.
Catherine. I thought I might bump into you tonight.
Well, I shouldn't be here, what with you living so close. Conflict of interest and all.
It's his
Are
daughter.
you finished here?
Almost, yes. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. It's poor Charlotte May I'm worried about. Anyway, look at you. I rarely get to see you in your uniform. You look good.
Thank you. I wish it was a little more comfortable.
Catherine, can I ask, what have you found?
I'm not allowed to tell you, you know that. Besides, I don't have all the details myself, and my sergeant isn't exactly forthcoming with new recruits.
Hang in there. You're an asset. They'll come to see how intelligent you are.
Thank you. All I can say is that it looks as though Tony Morgan's daughter has been kidnapped.
Awful news. May I ask why they're searching the Pinewoods? Do they know where the kidnapper went?
No. It's a dead end. We're clueless, but we can't be seen to be doing nothing. And the locals suggested the woods, so...
Dear God. I perhaps wonder if I should talk to my neighbors again.
Hang on, again?
Yes, Catherine, I've been thinking, and...
Dad.
What?
I know this is happening on your doorstep, but please don't get any ideas.
I'm a naturally curious person, you know that.
You don't do this anymore. Leave it to us, please.
Well, do the police have any ideas?
Dad, I mean it. Don't get involved.
Well, I'd like to help you.
I want to do this on my own.
I didn't realize what this means to you.
I meant to say... I want to do it the right way. By the book. Please promise me.
Okay. I promise. I'll leave the police work up to you.
Thank you. Anyway, I'd better be off. I have to make a statement before the morning press. My sergeant is finally trusting me with something.
Well, you'd better hurry. I'll look out for your article in the morning paper.
Right. I'm off. Please go back inside. You'll catch a chill.
Night, my love.
Night, Dad.
The last thing I want is to upset Catherine. I can tell how serious she is about her case. I've never seen her so driven. I suppose I'll still develop the photos I've taken of the crime scene. I might have captured something that the police did not. And I won't be stepping on Catherine's toes if I stay in my flat and out of the way.
Dope.
The police have marked out several pieces of evidence that are likely related to the attack. However, Mrs. Doer handed me a brooch that was found at the scene. Mr. Morgan later confirmed it belonged to Charlotte May. Could the brooch be a missing piece of the puzzle?
Answer questions to solve evidence board. Connect the pin from the question to relevant piece of evidence. Connect pin from the question to... where did Mrs. Doer say she found the brooch? Okay. I don't even remember. So I gotta move it. Let me look at this, though. How do I look at this? Courtyard photo 1. I guess right here. Review theory.
So, if Mrs. Doer was right about where she found the brooch, it means the kidnapper must have come past her manor house at some point during the abduction. I forgot to give Catherine the brooch. There just hasn't been a good time. It sounds like I have mail.
Mail time. Okay.
Now what's this?
Oh, no, pick that back up. This wants me to zoom. It's letting me zoom, but that's it. It's not letting me do anything else. Weird. Hmm. Oh, here we go. Do I need to move this? Hmm. I should return home to piece together the information I've collected. Yeah. What do you want me to do with this damn thing, though? It's letting me zoom, but not really. Should I scan it for something? Confusing. It's as much as I can zoom in. Oh. Whoops. Didn't realize I can move it. Good thing I went to clicking buttons. There we go. Letter. See, zoom. I apologize for my shortness last night, Mr. Conway. I realized that you were trying to help me. I've already told the police, but the only people who I think could have taken my Charlotte May are our neighbors. The McKees, Harold Levy, Shirley Downs, and old Mrs. Dower all have access to the courtyard. You said yourself, and I think you might be onto something. More eyes on the case can only be a good thing. Thank you again for offering to help. Okay.
Mr. Morgan's note implicates most of his neighbors. I had suspected as much, but now I have something solid to work with. Catherine has asked me not to get involved, but I've already promised Mr. Morgan I'll find Charlotte May. I should have told Catherine there and then. I'm already involved. I can feel it again. That drive, that first pull at the yarn. It's all on this evidence board. Suspects, victims, items found at the scene. I have everything. All that remains is to watch over my neighbors until one of them makes a mistake, and I can still give Catherine her space. If the whole town is searching the Pinewoods, someone needs to keep an eye over Dahlia View.
Yes, yes. Alright, we're going to call it here for this one. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you're new around here, definitely subscribe. Send some video game recommendations down in the comment section, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.